There we go. All right. Welcome to MacBean Scottish Fitness. It's Saturday. Thanks, make up your mind. You want out or you want in? You want out? All right. She's had to be outside for the last 3 days because we had company over and had puppy dogs. And they're cool dogs, Bonnie and Clyde. They were staying inside, she had to stay outside. Now they went back home, now she's back. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get ready to do some meal and some question and answers. Not that I have all the answers, but I might have some. Thanks for the thumbs up, thanks for popping in real quick. And ignore the man to the left. Ignore him, ignore him, ignore him. Yeah, appreciate everybody coming in. Go ahead and pop in chat. Say hello. I don't know why I have to do this twice. To be able to get the live chat going. There we go. Now we are live at 5. Or something like that. So I use the computer so I can kind of see if there's one of the comments there. Hello and welcome. And if you're popping in there and you hit the thumbs up, I appreciate it. So the first thing I'll do is I'll make some what I call instant pickles. So when the cucumbers are starting to produce, and I can get them when they're smaller, so they'll be less seedy. I just picked these two about 20 minutes ago. They're fresh from the garden. So the first thing I do is I wash them off. And the only thing I'm washing off is this mud and dirt. I don't use any harmful chemicals in my garden. I try to keep it as natural as possible. Hey Christopher, how you doing? Good seeing you, brother. So it's been a very successful week. I took Thursday and Friday off. I had my brother and sister-in-law come up and just help in the house a huge time. And when I say help, they pretty much did everything and I tried to help. So the bathroom upstairs got completely remodeled. Everything fixed. Bathroom downstairs got fixed. The sink got fixed. Now I have cold water. We had to buy a new faucet. I just really can't thank them enough. It was fantastic. So, when I make this, we use distilled white vinegar. And I think anytime you have vinegar, it's distilled. So I do about half and half. And I use filtered water for the most part. So it's about a 50-50 mix. And then I add dillweed. So it's kind of like a quick dill pepper, except you're not using a big fancy mix or anything like that. And all I do, we slice them up, take off the ends. Where you going?
Casey's.
For what?
Ice cream. You want any?
We have a wallet. I got a 10 out there, and might if they have cat food. You might want to grab them little small bags again. They can get pretty low, so we don't starve Binks out. And then I put them in there, and these make great snacks. Well, I'm supposed to throw those away. John goes in the food bucket. When I say food bucket, I really mean vegetable bucket. And coffee grounds and eggshells. And so this is why I like to grab these when they're smaller, There seems to be a hand there. So remember, hit the thumbs up. Because when you get bigger, then they start getting a little seed. Now this ain't bad. These are small seeds. But I don't want them getting bigger than that because I don't want to eat seeds. I want to eat cucumber meat. So we put those in there. That kind of cut off angle on me. Let's see if I can straighten that up. There we go. And then we put them in the fridge and let them chill. And a couple hours later, they're really nice, tart, healthy snacks. And the longer you leave them in there, the harder they get. Generally, I don't like to leave them in there any longer than a day and a half. 2 days tops. And beer, that's right. We dropped off. Here we go. RUNA and OFT. So yeah, it is the weekend. So I thought I'd have a live stream. I don't usually do them on Saturdays, but it seems like Saturdays get a little bit more popular for live streams. And with that, we had time for Prepper Nation doing. And it was good. So, getting ready to make some hamburgers. And I've already cleaned the skillet with salt. I do use it to cook all sorts of things. And I usually use a plate like this to help flatten down the hamburgers. So, we use those secret ingredients that suspiciously looks like pink salt and fresh ground pepper. Don't tell anybody. It's a family secret. Now the meat I got is from Hy-Vee, and this is much higher quality meat than you'll get at your Walmarts. I mispronounced it a little bit just so I don't get in trouble. A lot of times when you go to a store that has a specialized meat market, you will get a much better type of meat. So even though if I buy like 85% lean at Walmart, this stuff, if this is like 80% lean, it's far better. It's not even close. You know, you sit there and those ones you get in those big tubes, you'll cook that meat and you'll have an inch of animal fat in there. And if you're just trying to, to save it for lard, well, then that's okay. That's not what I'm doing. So I like to cook meat. I like to buy meat, not fat. And then I have to put on top of the tomatoes, I have fresh tomatoes from the garden. So I can slice those up, and those will be good. And then on the side, I can sit there and throw some green peppers in that pickle thing if I wanted to. And they usually try to flatten down the burgers as much as you can. When they cook, they kind of fatten up a little bit. So, Christopher, thanks for popping in. Anybody else in there, pop in and say hi. Don't be shy. Let's have a friendly chat. Talk about nutrition. We got high quality hamburger meat, which is a great source of protein and amino acids. I've got tomatoes. I just made some cucumber pickles. There's a joke out there, some people didn't realize that pickles were made from cucumbers. I actually know a person that didn't know that. When I told them, they're like, what? Dude. Yeah, that's where, pickling, you can pickle anything. You really can. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a couple pieces of bacon in there, just in case Ray decides to pop in here. That's right, kid. You ain't gone around. You're okay. So she's been kind of hid away for a couple days because the dogs were here. And they were not raised together. So neither of them would get along, and I don't know who would get hurt more. We weren't going to take the chance. Alright, so let's throw some bacon in here. Well, first I'm going to wait for the skillet to get hot again. But you want to start baking on a hot skillet. How many pounds of meat you got there? Here? Oops. I asked for 2 pounds. And then they gave me a little heavier on there, so I got probably maybe 2 1/4 pounds there. Got a bug in my beard. That's no, it's extra protein. Yeah, 93% lean now. So I think these were 85% lean, but they will be better than a 93% lean you buy at Walmart. Oh, bison. Oh, that's some good stuff. I've had that. Not often enough. Bison and elk are awesome. Feet there, it's getting there. We're gonna let that skillet get nice and hot. So welcome to MacBean Scottish Fitness, where we do nutrition, which is cooking. You want to have good food, you want to cook it. You know, you want to be healthy, grow your own vegetables. So besides the cucumbers I just chopped up, came out of the garden, there's a big jalapeno, there's a small green pepper, and tomatoes. And then we did cook up the other day some winter squash, which I will slice up and I'll cook in butter and olive oil with salt and pepper, and that's really good. Then you got zucchini that's about ready to be picked. So after these big rains, it really hey, Tricky, how you doing? Good evening. Thanks for joining in. Good seeing you, brother. Jacob, hey, absolutely. Good seeing you. 460 bunch. I would like to be, because Jacob, that's going to be right around the Arnold's, which I've qualified for, so I will be competing in Columbus, Ohio at the Arnold Classics next March. So yes, I would like to have a 460 bench, if not more. If I could sit there and break the world record in my age and weight class at the Arnold, well then that would be just awesome. That's my goal, that's all I'll try for. And if I don't get it, no big deal. So I'm going to try for it though. That's just it, you always try for it. And I appreciate Jacob because you're always encouraging me about doing that. And I do appreciate that. A lot of people don't realize that, but encouragement from people that you know and friends is a powerful tool. And Jacob has always been encouraging me to stay at that heavier weight, and a lot of that's why I went back and I was knocking 450 out again. You know, until that, unfortunate accident. It is what it is. I did 225 on Wednesday. And I wanted to give myself a little bit of time to heal the chest a little bit more. So, but yeah, next week I'll be going to hit those big weights again. Now I say big weights, next week I think I probably want to get to at least 250, maybe a little bit more. Ah, that sizzle. So we're going to have bacon burgers. Why? Because it's bacon, that's why. It's just always better with bacon on it. You know, when people ask me, they say, well, you know, what do you think about this all carnivore diets? Well, a lot of people say they have a really good success rate with that stuff. And I do eat a lot of meat, but I also like my vegetables. Well, if I do that, Jay, I'll give you a shout out. Hopefully maybe you'll even be there. And I do invite everybody who happens to be able to have the ability to Columbus, Ohio, to come watch me live. And I mean live by being there, compete from next March. Once I get the dates and that and know exactly what days I'll be lifting, I'll put more information out there. But that was one of the highlights of my trip this year, because I met a couple subscribers that recognized me. I mean, I wasn't there I just walked in for 5 minutes and I had a young man come up and say, hey, I recognize you right away. I follow your channel. I recognize you by your hat. And Justin, and him and his lady came up and said hi to me, and that made my day. That was pretty cool. And another young man, I think the next day, he seen me and come up and shook my hand, and you know, that's those little things that just kind of make your day better. Sierra Nevada, pale ale, you know it, not lager, pale ale. I used to, when I was in the industry, we sold products to breweries to filter their beer through and keep the beer from, you know, spoiling or clouding out. And Sierra Nevada was one of them, and I knew the head brewer. So we were always talking on the phone, and I got to meet him at a convention. I got to talk to a lot of brewers from Sierra Nevada, from Stephen Point, up there in Stephen Point, Wisconsin, Glenkogel, Millers, of course, Molson, Budweiser, Coors, been in the Coors plant. Got 97 kilos on Friday. Congratulations, good job, yeah. You know, 6.64 pounds, and you're there, bro. You're there. 100 kilos. That's like that 225 mark. It is one of those milestones that is always exciting to hit. And it is. And I mean, and those are the things you have to celebrate. Those are the excitement of being in competition like that. Next bench day. How did 97 go up? Did it go up easy? If it went up easy, probably get there. But even if it didn't go up easy, there's a lot of work in the trying. And I know you will get it here sometime soon. Now, let's flip this bacon over. Bacon! You gotta keep them separated. Put that below. And I cooked the bacon for number one flavor. And we also have a cooking medium to put the hamburger in. Went up pretty smoothly. They've been a sticking point midway through. Yep, and there's always a sticking point. And that's usually when it hits. Virginia Bushcrafter, how you doing there, sir? Thanks for popping in. I'm cooking high-grade hamburger meat that I got from Hy-Vee. Got bacon in there. I will be slicing some fresh tomatoes from the garden to put on top. I made some pickles, and then I might add this into the burger. So I think we're going to add one of these in the burger. And this is fresh from the garden too. Almost forgot I had it. Probably not this one, this is the fresh one. Let me get with some of the other ones I picked earlier. Yeah. Almost forgot all about it. Now when you do slice up these things, you want to wash your hands afterwards. If you don't, and you rub your eyes, well, it's not a good thing. All right. So we're gonna add these. To the burgers. So let me wash my hands, lest I itch my eyes and get myself in trouble. Not necessarily have to do it with soap and water, but I almost forgot about that. Yeah, make sure you say hello to everybody. 710, oil upside down, how we doing? Thanks for popping in, appreciate it. I'm cooking up burgers, jalapeno bacon burgers. The bacon and the hamburger I got from Hy-Vee, they should be paying me. They do have some of the best beefs out there, especially pork. And the jalapenos, the cucumbers, the green peppers, and the tomatoes, and the squash come from my garden. All right. You cut the heat down a little bit. You don't want to cook in burnt oil or grease. And it takes the flavor away. All right. So I should be able to probably cook all three hamburgers at the same time. A little salt. That's the secret ingredient. A little black pepper. Don't tell anybody. You know, I can flatten them out because as you cook hamburgers and sausage like this, they tend to kind of get fattened up in the middle. So I try to bring them down low at first. And we'll add jalapenos in there. So jalapenos contain a lot of minerals and vitamins. Not so much calories, although they do have some calories. Jalapenos are actually a pretty fatty vegetable. So they carry more fat than the green peppers do. Alright. Let's get that on. So you want to make them thin. Fresh ground pepper, salt, and some jalapeno slices. And cook it in the bacon grease. That's called cooking good in the neighborhood. we'll slice up some tomatoes to put on top of the hamburgers. Get this in there. There we go. Get his rat back up. I got my Cutco knife from Lucky O'Day from Cutco.com. And I'm going to slice up tomatoes. So just some nice thin slices. And put on the burgers. Fresh from the garden. I picked these yesterday. And you would have seen that on the video. There we go. And this is eating good in the neighborhood. I'm glad I can catch up on some comments here. You leave it there, we're still good. Thanks, though. It sure is, absolutely. Eat what you grow. I mean, that's why I like to have a garden. Number one, you can't beat the taste of fresh grown vegetables. You don't ever get that from the store. I don't care what store it is. You're not getting it from the store. You either get it from the garden, or you get it from the neighbor's garden when they drop the stuff off. Because once it gets into full production, the garden produces more than I can possibly eat. That's okay too, because that's I'll take a bag of veggies to work and just leave them on the table for everybody to just help themselves. The hamburger's going, so we get the plates out. And a lot of times what I do is I use a toaster just to kind of toast the buns a little bit, put some little marks in them, Does it do anything to make, hey Luther, how we doing? What's up, cooking dinner? So there's some high-end jalapeno bacon burgers. No, see, it isn't so. It is so. So the tomatoes are from the garden, jalapenos are from the garden. The cucumbers I sliced up in the beginning and put in the fridge to pickle, they're going. And then I got the jalapenos, burgers, cooking in the skillet right now. That would be right there. So I kind of cook them on a low heat. Bun kind of cooks through. And then I kind of get the buns kind of preset for everybody. I'll use a toaster to burn, like 200 toaster burn marks through the bun, just to make it cool. You doing okay here? I can hear yes. My son, he just loves to be in the video. He'll fight me. He's a little kid. He learned about this car. Takes after his mama's great-grandmother on the cousin side. Got one that goes off this way, the other kind of go around. He's looking at me trendy now for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, he's got a big plan again. I'm gonna fall behind. I I am falling down. There we go. I'm watching it through my second channel. And I just do that so I can kind of see the comments better. There we go. So, put those little marks in there. Why? I don't know, it's cool. Sometimes you just have to have fun. You gotta do some things that are just fun. Like my shirt. I don't know if you can read it, it'll be backwards anyway, but it's one of my military shirts. Yeah, it's too close. It's like the airborne. We kill people who kill people because killing people is wrong. And there's, you know, that's a little bit of that military humor. If you're military, you get it right away. And if you're a family military, you might get it too. Alright, let's flip that over. Oh, yeah. So you gotta be careful, once you get the toaster warm, it kind of stays really warm. It usually doesn't take as long to get the marks in the second piece. So you have to be a little bit quicker on it. So we'll have natural things on it, and if they want to put mustard, ketchup, whatever, they can. Then tomorrow, I'll probably cut the green peppers into the eggs. Should have done that today, but I don't know why I forgot. It's just because I just forgot. I was going to do it. I was going to chop some jalapenos and some green peppers in the scrambled egg for everybody. And I forgot. But that's the worst thing I got to deal with at my age. Probably not going to be too bad. So let's get the heat up a little bit at first. Ah, perfect. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody popping in and supporting the channels. I know there's a group of us that we support each other in that. You know, I try to, at work, even though I can't hear what the creators are saying, I pop in and hit the like button and let the runtime go in there. And then if you do it early enough where I got closed caption, you can see what they're doing. But if you're not following the Virginia Bushcrafter, I think he's worthwhile to follow. And if you'd like to hear some good karaoke, 710 with Oil Upside Down also. And some of the other channels that they're kind of integrated with. Devin Wood Burning. Also Michael at The Body Beatdown. Josh at the Arctic Opium Chad. Runner Boy out in the UK. We hear some great stories. Miss Worm from the UK too. A lovely, lovely narrator. And there's a lot of other ones. Jason at the Angry Prepper and the Angry Truth. You want to get some good information, and it's, a lot of times it's really good information. I'd follow his channel. Yes, does he drop the adjectives a little heavy in that? Yeah, so what? But it's still good content. And I've been following him for a while. And he was nice enough to come out to Pittsburgh and run my live stream when I was doing the Nationals for the Senior Olympics. And that was awesome. I mean, that was really, above and beyond what he had to do. I just couldn't believe he did that. But he said he was going to do it, so he's definitely a man of his word. I guess that one's going to be mine. Got it a little burnt. I don't mind the burnt ones. Doesn't happen when you start start losing track of time, like, and like, oh, grab it. So I got a little harder, a little more charge than I wanted, but that's fine. I can deal with that. So I figured it's a good time to reconnect with a lot of us fellow creators and you know, people who follow my channel, which I do appreciate. Monday I go to the foot doctor, try to find out what's going on with my left foot. You know, just those weird things. Hopefully he'll be able to tell me something. It won't cost me too much. Yeah, probably.
Something's burning.
No, nothing's burning. Fake news. Comments from the peanut gallery. So Banks is back in. Happy to be back in the house. We had our brother and sister-in-law here with their puppies, Bonnie and Clyde. You know, and the three of them don't get along, so she had to stay outside for a while. So they went back home, now she's finally back in the house. Scolding mom, because I told her it was her fault. I would have done it. This is when you find out they're listening to your house. You want cheese on your burger? You know, they're not listening now, but they want cheese on their burger, I'm pretty sure of it. Oh, we have another one, a little overdone, yep. Nothing burning, fake news. They're talking too long. So that was definitely gonna be fine. Now I'll put cheese in this way, it's smoldering. There we go. And the other ones I'll put on the burgers. Perfect. Well, we are just about ready. So, we got the burgers cooking, got the bacon already cooked. We made enough, I think, for 2 pieces of each burger. There we go. And tomato slices. Now just wait for the burgers to get done. Oh, that's where the bread is. Yeah, bread. So I'm going to let it slow cook for a little bit. And one way to tell if it's done or not is if you have slow cooking and if you get a lot of red mud popping up to the surface, then you know it's not done. If you don't, well then you know you've got a medium burger cooked. And it hasn't. So I'm going to say they're medium. So let's pop the cheese in them. And get ready to eat good in the neighborhood. My day off, and them at home. So, remember, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Eating good. Throw the tomato on top of there. Whatever other condiments they want. And life is going to be good. Hey Shannon, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. So, jalapeno bacon burgers. With fresh tomatoes from the garden, fresh jalapenos from the garden, fresh cucumbers which I'm pickling in the fridge, and fresh green peppers which I'll be cutting in the eggs tomorrow. Of course, fresh tomatoes. So it's been a win-win-win. And Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. It's been a favorite beer for mine for a very long time. And then we'll probably have chips. I had chicken kebabs. Oh, those are good. It's like chicken with like green peppers and onions and mushrooms in the kebabs. Those are awesome. Going to have to do that next. We haven't had those for a while, and I do love them. So it'd be like a big onion, and then green pepper and chicken, another green pepper and onion, maybe a mushroom, and boop, 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 and then I would just cook them on the grill. And you'll have them seasoned in Italian dressing. And oh, we haven't had those for a while. Well, thanks for sharing. Yep, I'm definitely going to do that again. So anyway, thanks everybody for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining in and commenting and participating. This kind of makes us a little bit more enjoyable when you do get some conversations going. I try to do live streams at least a couple times a week just to kind of stay in the one-on-one contact with the subscribers. Also on Instagram, where you do a lot of, obviously the shorter videos. So, if you're not following me on Instagram, and you have to be on Instagram, it is also MacBean Scottish Fitness. I appreciate that. And once again, thanks for joining in. And I hope everybody has a lovely weekend. Stay safe, be happy. Remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, hydration, and go outside, go outdoors, go out and enjoy life. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can. Everybody know the food is ready. Here we go. All right, 10 thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate it.